people love about this show.
That's true. Oh, shit.
Welcome. It's time again. Let's crank it up.
Talking about kitty cats. Yeah.
I know that's your favorite part.
Yeah. Yeah. Love it. What's going on, Luke?
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to week 16.
Oh my God, we're almost through it.
We're almost through the season.
Yeah.
But for many people, this is the last week. I would say 97% of fantasy football seasons end this week. Unless you're in a crazy wild league like I am, which goes through next week, or you're one of those few people on America that play through the playoffs.
That's super weird. How do you do that?
You like redraft every week.
No, I'm not doing that. That sounds terrible.
That doesn't sound good.
It sounds like a lot of work.
It does sound like a lot of work. Let me tweet this link out to people interested in watching the show today.
Yes.
We are live with week 16 of the Fantasy Football Podcasts.
Oh my goodness. It says live right now. I'm going to mute it so I don't hear my dumb voice.
So how are you? I haven't seen you for a little bit on the podcast. I've seen you in real life, obviously. But
2 days ago, Luke.
I know I still saw you in real life, but I wasn't on the show. I popped in to say hello in the chat before, but
you were here. You were in Canada.
I was in another country altogether.
Oh man, crazy. Yeah.
How did it go?
It was good. Mel was great. She's better at this than I am.
I don't think that's true.
I mean, she should be like, if you're not here again, it should just be Mel being the real host.
Oh, just by herself? Okay.
Yeah. Wasn't very good. I read the things okay, though.
So, bro, can we talk about your ad reads?
Yeah, are they good?
They were hot fire. Those ad reads were hot fire. I mean, you delivered ad reads with aplomb.
Aplomb. God. Oh my God. Yeah.
I don't even do the ad reads that good, and I did them for like 13 weeks.
Yeah, I have a natural ad voice. Hey everybody, it's Josh Henderson. That's my ad voice.
So as it is week 16, and it's basically the end of the fantasy football season, as a precursor to how the rest of this episode is going to go, I just want to say that this is going to be a very chill episode.
We're relaxing tonight.
We're real relaxing. We're not gonna dive deep into waiver wire because you're basically in the championship at this point, or you're not.
Yeah.
And there are very few moves that you can make that are going to change your fate.
Mm-hmm.
And I slept on the podcast a little bit and forgot to tweet things out earlier in the week because I'm not very smart.
Talk about the double Whopper with cheese that I ate 2 days ago.
Oh, did I trick you into getting a double Whopper with cheese?
It was amazing. I kind of want another one.
Let me tell you the true story of the double Whopper with cheese.
Okay.
15 real facts you never knew about the double Whopper with cheese.
Oh, shit. We're a listicle show.
They're great, aren't they?
It was good. I got pickles and lettuce and tomato on it and onion. I left it all on. I loved it.
Okay.
I got I was so hungry that I ate all of it in about 20 minutes. I had French fries and the 10 nuggets. I went bananas. I didn't get the milkshake, though.
You didn't get the milkshake. Well, I didn't expect you to because, for those of you who don't know, we recorded a continue cast this week, and on the way home, I was just raving about getting Burger King basically the whole drive home. So I got it. I got a double Whopper with cheese, no pickle, no onion, no lettuce, because I don't like white onions. And I got a 10-piece nug, a large fry, and I got the chocolate Oreo milkshake. And I basically put a grenade in my stomach.
Yeah. No, it was okay for me. Like, I didn't do that to me, but I didn't get the milkshake, so that might have been. I have a pretty iron stomach though when it comes to stuff like that. Like, stuff like that doesn't make me like shit unless like it's really bad.
Well, like, I mean, everybody poops.
Sure. Most do.
And to me, I consider iron stomach not to be that you didn't poop, but like that you don't Ralph.
Yeah. I mean, I don't.
I have an iron stomach in that regard. Like, shit does not make me throw up.
Right.
But I poop a lot.
Yeah, you have lots of poop.
But that's a different show for another day. We'll have to wait for Mike to come back to the East Coast.
He's right here.
No, but he's not. I'm not going to listen to him type out his poop
He's
stories.
home. Do you know he's home?
Who's home?
Mike.
Michael is in the area?
He's in where he lives, where his parents live. I don't want to say where it is. They'll find him.
This son of a gun.
I talked to him before the show. I almost missed the show because I was talking to him.
Oh, I see. I almost missed the show because I was pooping.
Because of the Burger King from 2 days ago.
That's not a joke. I was going to the bathroom. I had to go before the show because we're on here for like an hour and a half, and we don't have commercial breaks. We just have ad reads.
Yeah.
And Mike is sitting on the toilet as he's watching this show, which is great because I imagine Mike with his laptop.
He's probably on his phone. His phone is huge.
His phone is huge, but I bet he's on his laptop.
Where's the poop emoji at in the smileys?
Is there a poop emoji for chat here?
There should be.
There should be.
Yeah, here it is. I found it. There.
Sarah doesn't like the way this conversation is going, by the way.
Everybody poops, Sarah.
Everybody poops, Sarah.
You know?
Everybody poops.
You know what I'm saying?
So, I hear tell
yes,
Mr. Josh Henderson is in a championship round himself this week.
We're both in one, but not together.
Correct.
You're in our other league.
I'm fighting Brutal Moose to the death.
Brutal Moose.
Ian Brutal Moose YouTube the third.
Yeah. And I'm playing somebody. I don't even know who it is. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to win, man. I don't know who to start. I don't know. I've got Goff, and they're playing the Titans.
Yeah.
And I've got Seattle playing Dallas.
Okay.
So I don't know if I should start Goff or Russell Wilson. Last week kind of fucked me up.
Yeah. Well, maybe this week, because we have so few listener questions and so few things to talk about this week, maybe we should set your roster.
Let's set it. Let me go there. Let's get ready.
We're setting Josh's roster live on the air.
Oh, what a sweet
Welcome to the Fantasy Football Show.
I had to get rid of Hunter Henry, which he wasn't doing me much anyway. So
he had that one good game where he made people think he was going to be good.
Yeah.
And then he was like, psych, I'm just Hunter Henry.
I picked up Trey Burton. I figured he might catch a touchdown.
That's good. That's good.
Fuck it, right? So, okay, I got Jared Goff right now as starter.
Okay.
I got Le'Veon Bell, running back.
Yes.
Latavius Murray, a second running back.
Okay.
Here's where it gets a little iffy. I got Des Bryant, who is old and can't do anything anymore.
Correct.
I have Mohamed Sanu, who maybe he'll catch a touchdown.
Also correct.
Trey Burton, who knows? You're probably like, how did you make it into the championship? I don't know. Oh, I know. I had Deshaun Watson for like 6 weeks.
There you go.
And I got Alvin Kamara as my flex. On the bench, I got Russell Wilson, Jay Ajayi, Aguilar, Amari Cooper, Corey Davis. and Josh Doxson. That's it. And Greg Zuerlein is my kicker, and Baltimore is my defense.
Okay. Well, you got to get a new kicker because Greg Zuerlein's out for like 12 weeks. He's
what?
Yeah, he has like herniated discs in his back. He's got to get surgery.
My cat just
apparently had it all season and like woke up this morning and like, oh nope, I can't walk.
Why wouldn't they just start him anyway? All right, let's get players. Here we go. It's a little this is the NFL.com fantasy league, so it's a little weird. K for kicker. We got Robbie Gould. That's
pass.
Yeah, there's not really anyone though.
How is there not any kickers? What kind of league are you in where everybody just stockpiled kickers?
People love kickers. We got Graham Gano. Is he good?
Yes, for Carolina.
Oh, he's good?
He's a good kicker.
Okay, Chandler Cantazaro, who I think is a character from My So-Called Life.
Yes.
Brandon McManus. I don't even know. Kaimi Fairbairn. Who the fuck is that? For Houston? Who the fuck is that?
He's a kicker.
Giorgio Tavecchio.
No, yeah. Pick up guy 2. Graham Gano.
Okay, I'm going right now. I'm doing it. I don't like this. Greg Zuerlein was my boy, dude.
He was a lot of people's boys right up until like 3 hours ago. I was looking at seeing if there was any like football news we could talk about.
And it was Gano was all hurt. He's a Gano-go. I mean Zuerlein. That joke doesn't work. Now Gano is my Gano.
Go Gano.
So I'm just gonna like let it fly, and if I win, fuck it, right? I don't think I should play Amari Cooper. I don't even know why I still have him.
I might think about sneaking Aguilar in there.
That's what I'm thinking, right? For Bryant, perhaps. Or Sanu. Who do you think?
Oh, boy, that's tough. Shit. Yeah. I would do Sanu just because Bryant is still like a guy.
Yeah, and it's Sanu's at New Orleans.
Isn't Atlanta playing Carolina this week?
No, they're playing New Orleans, so
okay, yeah.
They're like better than I guess Seattle. I don't know.
Slightly.
All right, I'm gonna put him in for Sanu, and if I lose, it's your fault.
Well, that's how it goes. That's what happens when you do it live.
We'll do it live.
All right, one thing we did have this week, now that we've picked Josh's roster for him, is our Monster Game of the Week, sponsored by Monster Ultra, 0 sugar, 0 calories, ultra flavor. Let's crack this baby open. I'm getting old.
Also, Monster, yummy.
As voted for by you, the fans. This week's Monster Game of the Week, sponsored by Monster Ultra. Todd Gurley 2. 21 carries, 152 yards, and 3 touchdowns. 3 catches for 28 yards, and an additional touchdown. And that was like all in the first half. Like he didn't play like the second half of the game.
That was a terrible game. I watched most of it, and I was like, oh, this is bad. I didn't really care who won, so I was like, oh, whatever. But I watched Todd Gurley go bananas and score. I think the guy who I'm playing this week has him. I think he scored like 44 points or something like that.
Wow.
In a non-PPR league.
In a non-PPR league? That's outrageous. That is outrageous.
Let's see what it was. How do I go back a week? Week 16? No. He scored 42 points in a non-PPR league. And then he had Kareem Hunt, who scored 32 points.
Oh, goodness. I'll be honest. Kareem Hunt definitely saved my butt this week because Antonio Brown died.
Yeah, I'm nervous for you, man.
Don't be nervous for me. Brutal Moose is dead.
He's dead. He's dead. He's dead, mate.
All this guy does is look at how other people are playing people on his team.
That's true.
I'm gonna trick him.
He does
I'm gonna screw the average by benching everyone.
Bertolus is like doing like analytics over here. He's like min-maxing fucking dude. He's like Moneyball of our fucking fantasy football league.
If you could somehow do that, because it's already like Moneyball.
It's already like Moneyball, but like he's looking at like percentages of like starts and stuff. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know. He wins a lot though, so maybe he's on to something.
Yeah, well, he hasn't beaten me.
You won last year, so this is a rematch, right?
Did I play him last year in the finals?
I think so.
I don't even remember. That's how meaningless it was.
Dude, he's gonna see this and be so mad at you.
There's no way he watches this show.
I gotta tell him on Friday when I talk to him.
I don't even watch this show, and I'm on it.
That's true. I don't watch anything we do. I never have.
That's not true. I've seen you watch stuff that we've done.
What? Smart Guys?
Yeah, you watch that.
Because we had to.
And yeah, you probably watch some other stuff. I see you probably watch God of War.
I watched God of War, yes. But we all watched it when we were together, I think.
Watching it's watching it.
I mean, like, I don't like sit there and scrutinize what I do. I don't even care.
Oh no, I definitely don't do that. I did that for Smart Guys. I was like, oh God, did I grin too hard there when I drank that piss?
It was real pee, so you didn't overact too much.
Little do people know, it took us 65 takes to get that right.
Oh, it was like 3 or 4.
It was only like 3 because we did 2 takes of somebody throwing the keys, and you were like, "Fuck this," and then you just walked over above the camera frame and dropped the keys.
Yeah, I was trying to throw them in, and I was like, "Why are we doing it this way?"
Welcome to Smart Guys Podcast. I'm Luke. This is Josh, and we're talking about things we did 5 years ago.
I play Josh on a show, all the shows. Classic Luke.
Yep. Good stuff. All right. I also have a Fleshlight boner of the week.
Oh shit! Who is it?
It's my boner. No, I'm kidding. It's Phil Rivers.
Oh yeah, what was going on there?
Phil Rivers just he was too upset that he also couldn't make it to cheerleaders in Philadelphia to see Christy Mack perform one last time. So he 227 yards, 1 touchdown, and 3 interceptions. He really
it was a bad game.
Gave that team a chance to fight for the playoffs.
They're done, right? I mean, they're not out mathematically, but they're pretty much done.
They're basically toasty.
Yeah. Thank God the Packers are out. Thank God.
Oh, and then they just were like, Aaron Rodgers on IR.
Fuck it. Yeah, he's done. It's like, what? Like, all right, whatever.
Aaron Rodgers single-handedly came back and ruined the Packers' playoff chances.
Right.
Perfect.
Just waiting for that Cowboys L, so they're done. That'll be nice.
Oh, God, I hope so. Who do the Cowboys play this week?
Seattle,
right. And we play Oaktown.
Oakland on Christmas night.
Christmas night. The 8:30 game. And I've been told that if I put that football game on, I'm expelled from the family.
Where are you going to be?
I'm going to be at my in-laws.
Okay. What, they don't want to watch Eagles? They're from New Jersey, though.
Oh,
what?
Yeah. They like the Giants and the Yankees and the Rangers, and I just don't like any of those things.
All the good teams, huh?
Oh, all of those things are the worst. At least have some respect and like the Mets, because they
yeah, if you like the Mets, then I can respect that. From the Queens, the Queens Mets,
Flushing,
Queens, like the nanny. And Spider-Man. Where's Spider-Man from? Queens. But
Queens. He is Queens.
But he's not from Flushing, right? He's from, like, wherever. Queens.
Are they?
I don't know where he's from. No, I don't know anything about Queens. I've never been to Queens in my whole life. Never once have I been to Queens. I drove past it once, and I was like, this doesn't look right.
I think I drove past it once because we got picked up at that airport. What's the LaGuardia? And JFK. We got picked up at JFK.
Yeah. I've never been to either of those. I usually go to Newark. Newark, New Jersey.
It's Newark.
Newark, New Jersey.
And if you go to the one in Delaware and you call it that, they get real mad. They're like, this is Newark.
Yeah, well, Delaware can suck my Delaware.
You are in Newark, Delaware.
People from Delaware are fucking weirdos, dude. If you're from Delaware, you're...
because they don't have a sports team.
They don't have anything. They have fields.
They got the Delaware Blue Hens. Their greatest claim to fame is Joe Flacco.
Wacko.
And that one girl basketball player who's like 80 feet tall.
Lisa Leslie? Is she from Delaware?
And they also pretend to be the first state, and the only good thing they ever did was give us nothing.
I feel like we all know that Pennsylvania is the first state. We're the second state, but I feel like Pennsylvania is the first state.
Well, we were the first capital.
We were the first, like, pretty much everything.
You know, and like what was cool was that Easton was the second place where they ever read the Declaration.
Did you know that Quakertown, they hid the Liberty Bell here?
And we were so popular. I wasn't done with my story yet.
Oh, sorry. Go history. Go ahead.
I was giving a dramatic pause.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm done now.
You know what else is famous from being from Easton?
Larry Holmes.
And Lisa Ann.
And Lisa Ann. Yes, you are correct, Lisa Ann. But we also, because we were so special, we had like our own flag that was like the flag, but different.
Don't tread on me.
No, it had a better star pattern.
Oh, from back, not the circle?
Yeah, it was like a cool circle.
I'm gonna look this flag up. I'm interested in this.
Look up that ish.
Easton Revolutionary War flag. Oh yeah, look at that. It's like reverse.
Yeah.
It's like the stripes are where the stars are, and the stars are where the stripes are.
Yeah. That's cooler.
Or you're doing everything backwards.
You son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. That's where I bought my car in Easton.
It's like Australia's flag, except American.
It does look like that. Oh my god.
Flexing for America. America. It's God's country.
So you can't watch the game. That sucks, dude.
Yeah, I guess. I'll find a way.
Yeah, having like Christmas
Life
times.
Finds a way.
I'll be home here in my house by then. So I'll be probably hungover. Probably needing a hair of the dog at that point.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah, I could do some of that. Where were we?
Talking about Lisa Ann.
Talking about Lisa Ann and Fleshlights. Does she have a fleshlight?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Boner Roster Move of the Week, sponsored by Fleshlight, where you can get Easton's own Lisa Ann.
I think so. Let's look. I'm pretty sure.
In both the lady and the butthole.
Can you?
Probably.
Let me look. You can get Brandy Love, which is like the blonde Lisa Ann.
Yeah, but Lisa Ann was like the porn star Tina Fey. I wouldn't call the Brandy any kind of like
no
SNL character.
Yeah, you can get both. You were absolutely right. You can get the Lisa Ann in the lady and the butthole.
Oh, okay. That was just a blind guess, but I figured it was true.
I wouldn't get the Lisa Ann. We were joking earlier about starting a Amazon wish list, and it's just all of the fleshlights that you can get.
That's true, because Josh and I discussed how Patreon is going down the tubes. So what if we made an Amazon wish list for us on the show? And the way that you guys could continue to support us was by buying us each and every single one of the fleshlights available. Yeah. We wouldn't use them. We'd have them on like a wine rack, so you could just come and look at them.
A wine rack of flashlights. Holy shit, that's fancy.
Wouldn't that be cool?
That would be awesome.
Look at all these buttholes.
Which butthole should we look at tonight? You just look at them. Yes. Yes, good.
You know, that's one guy's dream somewhere.
That is
probably already has that.
I bet that you could probably get like a stand. What if you just went into like a carpenter store? Where do they have like a
carpenter store? Yeah. Like Home Depot?
Yeah, like if you went into like a guy who does carpenter stuff and said, "I would like a rack for my dick toys, please," and you're just real serious about it, and he had to make you a dick toy rack.
I don't think you would have to. I think because you can't really see mine, but we have like a tiny little wine rack built into like one of our shelves.
Oh, I've been there.
Yeah, I'm people at home can't see it, and
I don't care about them.
Like I bet you could like fit them in there because they're the size of like flashlights, but they have the big wide, cup at the end that you could leave hanging out.
I would be afraid it would loosen up my flashlights, though. Can you see
it would loosen them up?
Yeah. Can you see this cat? Can you see this cat right now? He's standing on. Get off of the mouse, dude. Can you see this?
I see it.
Where does he go? Where did he go? Hi, buddy. What's up? He wants food, but he doesn't realize that time has passed already.
Oh, so he's like every cat nightmare.
There's his ears.
So that was our Fleshlight Boner Roster of the Week and our Monster Game of the Week, sponsored by Muscle Ultra, as voted for by you, the fans, Todd Gurley 2 and Philip J. Rivers.
Philip Jordan Rivers.
Philip J. Rivers Fry the third. So we did not get any emails. Kevin Store Distribution again. I'm sorry, but we'll throw you a little plug that tonight's show is delivered fresh by Kevin Store Distribution, servicing the greater Harrisonburg, Bridgewater, and Mount Crawford, Virginia area. Mm-hmm. Maybe one day, once again, we'll get some listener emails. But until that time, we're just going to have regular old listener questions. And while none of the questions we got this week have anything to do with true football rostering.
Oh, I love it already.
We did get some good questions for our made-up hashtag by our fans, TJ Denzer and Mel Gray 8. Hashtag Chills Show question. I didn't make that up, so it's completely unofficial, but I will ask these questions on the show anyway.
Yeah.
Question the first. Who is going to make the Super Bowl this year, and will you watch, courtesy of @MelGreat?
What a great question. I do not think the Eagles are going to make it to the Super Bowl. If the Vikings make it, I will be rooting for whoever is playing the Vikings, especially if the Vikings beat the Eagles in the NFC Championship game. Unless it's the Patriots, in which case I probably won't watch the Super Bowl. Like, I'll be like, ugh. I mean, I'll watch it, but I won't care. I guess that's I don't know. Who do I want to win? The Eagles, but
who do you think is going to actually get to the Super Bowl?
I don't know. I want to say the Patriots, right? I want to say that. I think they'll beat the Steelers somehow because they just and I think unless like some weird shit happens and like Jacksonville beats them or something, I don't know. But I would say probably the Patriots and the Vikings are gonna make it.
Patriots and the Vikings.
Yeah.
Okay.
If the Eagles make it, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna be a nervous wreck. I'm gonna lose my shit.
Yeah. I almost don't want them to make it.
Right.
Because I for my personal like mental health safety.
Yeah.
But also because I don't want an entire year between January or February to like August. I don't want to hear Philadelphia Sports Talk Radio talk about, well, now we have Nick Foles and Carson Wentz. What are we going to do?
Yeah. There's no what are you going to do? Like that. The only reason the Eagles are 12-2 is because Carson Wentz is Jesus Christ with a football. Like what you do is you say, Nick Foles, we are going to trade you is where do you want to go? That's what you say. And if he doesn't want to go anywhere, you say, okay, you can stay here, but here's a lot less money that you're going to make, which won't happen because somebody is going to want Nick Foles, and they're going to pay him. If that were to happen, they're going to pay him crazy. He's already like a starter for like some teams in this league.
Yeah.
So like, I agree with you though. Like, I think that would be annoying. Good thing I wouldn't like. After the Super Bowl and football season is done, my sports radio listening goes down, like, plummets. So, like, I won't hear it, but I don't want to have to feel it, you know? I don't even want, like, a pardon the interruption, like, oh, Nick Foles, I don't know. Because it's like, there's just no way that that's a thing. And I think everyone in this city knows that. Like, everyone knows that.
Yeah.
But
the only other things that sports radio is going to have to talk about is the Phillies.
Sure.
Who are going to be awful again.
Yes, they have 500 first basemen on the team.
And we're going to talk about the Flyers and the Sixers for like 3 more of the months after football. But that whole like, there's going to be 2 months where like only the Phillies are the only thing to talk about. And it's just going to be like,
yeah, like
we have to drive up conversation, make your call. And some callers are going to be like, well, I think we got to go with Nick Foles. He got us to the Super Bowl. Carson Wentz only got us to the playoffs.
Dude, that was a really good impression of a Philadelphia. Dude, that's good. Yeah, no, you're right, man. I think that will be horrible.
Yeah. But I hope we make it because I want us to win a Super Bowl.
But if they win, like, then finally I can just be like, look, the Eagles won a Super Bowl. Shut the hell up about the Eagles never win a Super Bowl. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And if they win this year, which again I don't think they will, but if they do it, it's almost kind of like a stepladder for like Wentz then, because like Wentz is clearly better than any quarterback that is playing right now. Like I don't even know, like Tom Brady maybe, but like even he has like had worse games. I don't know. Yeah. He's incredible.
Yeah, I agree. I don't. Whatever. That counts as my answer. Do you follow college enough or at all to keep an eye on any of the players that might be coming to the NFL draft? Okay. And any strike your fancy as this football season starts to draw to a close? That comes to us from @JohnnyChugs.
Johnny Chugs. I do follow enough of it that I know some of the bigger names, but I only start to really get into college players when the draft is approaching, like March to like whenever the combine is to like the draft, right? Then I get really into like, oh, who, like I like to game out in my head like who could the Eagles be getting, right?
Right.
Like who are they going to get in the first round this year? Like a linebacker or an offensive lineman, or probably that's it, right? Like maybe a wide receiver. Maybe. I doubt it.
I don't even know. Like, you know, we're definitely not going to get Saquon Barkley.
No.
We're definitely not going to get Sudfeld. Not that we would want him.
Yeah.
But like those are the only 2 guys that I've been like really paying close attention to this season.
Darnold or whatever.
But like you said, like even last year, like yes, there are bowl games and there are guys that you can like watch and see, but even that is like Carson Wentz was on nobody's radar till the Senior Bowl.
Yeah, nobody even knew who he was, and like they were like, "What? What school does he go to?"
And they were like, "Guys, this guy's like the number 1 pick now," and everybody was like, "All right."
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. That is Curtis Janwich said Giants need a QB. Like that's interesting to me. Like, what are the Giants going to do?
No, they have that guy behind Geno.
David Davis Webb or whatever. You think they're going to keep Davis Webb?
Well, he's under contract. I mean, I
mean, they're going to keep him, but like they're not keeping Eli, right? Like, there's like no way.
It depends if Steve Spagnuolo is the coach. If he gets the nod, the promotion.
He got so well the first time for the Giants. I think they should do it.
What? No, Spagnuolo wasn't the coach there.
No, I know, but like going inside and like.
Oh yeah. Well, you know what? I mean, at least Spagnuolo has experience. He coached the Rams.
Yeah, that's true.
and he has them looking like a team that knows how to play football.
Yeah, they kind of looked pretty good against the Eagles, but that's tough to tell because like it's the Eagles and the Giants, and it's always
that's fair.
I don't know. I that's interesting to me though. Like I never care about who the Cowboys draft because they always wind up drafting some like weirdo, like Taco Charlton or whatever, and you're like, what? And like it never really matters as much unless it's like Elliott, but you know.
I'm glad he's definitely coming back for like the game against the Eagles. That'll be great. And then the Cowboy fans are gonna be like, "Yeah, we told you."
Yeah,
like you told us what?
He's gonna be playing their like third string players, and like he's gonna break off like 150 or whatever, and then like they're gonna be like, "I told you, dadgummit."
Yeah. Hey, guess what? Don't beat people, and you're cool. Like,
yeah.
Play
football. Don't punch a lady.
Don't punch ladies.
And you can still play. That's how it works.
All right, our next question comes to us from @Jads of all trades.
Oh, man.
What is the best way to not be a dick, but to get a jab in at the people who are in the playoffs?
I don't know how to not be the first thing you said, so I don't know if I can answer this.
Yeah, I mean, why are you so worried about being a dick? It's fantasy football. That's part of the fun.
Yeah, just be a dick, man. What do you mean? Is he in the playoffs though? Like, is he saying like, how do you make fun of people? Just wait till they lose and then rail on them really hard.
Yeah, I think he's out of the playoffs, but he wants to be a dick to the people who are in them.
Okay. I mean, you could like go Nancy Kerrigan, somebody's player. That would be a super dick.
That's pretty dick, but he wants to know how not to be a dick.
Oh, I don't even understand how this question works then.
Like, how do you not be a dick to people? I don't know. I don't have an answer for that.
I don't either. I don't know how to not do that. So
he doesn't do fantasy at all. What are you doing on this show, Andrew Jadzik? Besides sending us cheese, thank you. Which, by the way, we will be having next week.
Oh, I'm so ready for it
because we have a very special continue thing happening next week.
Event planning.
Yes, and we're gonna have the cheese, and it's gonna be great.
I don't want to give any to Paul or Nick though. That's art.
I didn't say they'd get any. I said we're going to have the cheese.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
All right, we got a question. Jad sent us a second question, but I'm going to read some others and come back to his second question.
Hey,
we have an actual question from Curtis Janwich @KJSandwich_15. Who do I start this week, Phil Rivers or Cam Newton? I think last week answered that question for you.
Yeah, Cam Newton, man. Do you see that play where he was like, "Oh, you watch a film, watch this"? They threw a touchdown. That was pretty cool. Sometimes Cam rubs me the wrong way a little bit, but that was pretty sweet, dude.
I think he is a fantastic player.
Yeah.
Hamstrung by an organization that has absolutely no idea what it's doing.
I agree with that.
And hopefully, now that the oldest sexual harasser in the world that isn't Donald Trump is finally out of that organization.
805-year-old, what's his name?
Jerry Richardson. Jerry
yeah.
Robertson.
Jerry Robertson.
Pat Robertson. Jerry. Which one is on the 700 Club?
Jerry
Falwell.
Jerry Falwell.
Joel Osteen.
Joel Osteen.
I don't want to open my churches.
You can ride out there in the hurricane, you poor folks.
Oh, God, that guy sucks.
Dude, right? Yeah, no, you're playing Cam Newton. Who are they playing? I don't have my schedule up. I was not prepared for this.
It doesn't matter. It literally does not matter. You can't play Phil Rivers after what he did last week.
Yeah, he shit the bed. He was too busy thinking about his 97 children.
I don't think that's true.
He was like, I wonder what my kids are doing. Intercept. I wonder what we're having for dinner. How are we going to feed 1,200 of my children?
With one of his paychecks.
One of his paychecks.
Slice it up, and then they feed him the paycheck.
Delicious. They're playing the Buccaneers. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and the Chargers are playing the Jets. I could go either way.
But they're at the Jets.
They are at the Jets, and that's
so
very far apart.
Yeah, West Coast coming to East Coast. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Never do it.
Cam Newton, start Cam Newton. Okay, at Yo Josh Rob with a great one for you here, Josh. This one is all you.
Oh, cool.
I hear Vince McMahon is thinking about bringing back the XFL. What would your nickname be?
The Jangly Booties.
That would be what you put on the back of the jersey?
It would just be a butt. Just a jangly old cottage cheese butt. Just shaking around. A little bit. A little
cottage cheese butt.
It happens to everybody. A little bit.
It's not happening to me. That shit is tight. I work it out.
You are right. I've seen it.
I work that thing out.
I've seen parts of Luke that I don't think doctors have seen.
Oh, come on. My doctor's definitely seen it.
Oh, my God. Yeah. How is that going to work? How's the XFL going to be a thing?
I don't know. Maybe just not blow it by having the first major game of the season black out because you forgot to fill the generators with gas.
Oh my God. I forgot about that. Holy shit.
What would my nickname be on the back? Mine would be She Hate Me.
That's appropriate.
Because then I could score a touchdown and I'd be like, and she hate me, and she hate me.
Is he going to bring back dating cheerleaders again, or is that too passe even for the WWE?
Did that actually work? Like, I know they said like fraternizing was allowed, but like, did anybody actually do it?
Yeah, because there were shots of like, and I don't know how real it was, honestly. Like, it's who knows, but like there were like interviews with the cheerleader and the guy that they were dating. It was really weird. Like, you watch it and you're like, oh, this is really weird. Like, it doesn't feel right to me. But hey,
Tommy Maddox got a chance.
Tommy Maddox. Who did he play for? The Steelers or the Broncos or both?
The Steelers.
Oh, who am I thinking of on the Broncos?
Was it? Yeah, because wasn't Tommy Maddox the quarterback that like Ben supplanted?
Yes, I believe that is correct. In like 2004 or something.
Yeah, it was like 100 years ago.
Pittsburgh Steeler
quarterback, lineage. Okay. Yeah. Figure it out for us. Use the internet.
Cannot right. What list of? That's what I want. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, Tommy Maddox was on the team. He was the backup to Roethlisberger his first 2 seasons.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Cordell Stewart.
That's who it was.
Man, take me back, dude.
Take me back before you go. Got me leaving here like a yo-yo. On Holiday Road. It's the fantasy football season. Da-da-doop-a-dee-doop. I'm singing all the songs tonight, ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Don't miss this show, this episode. All right, and we have a final question. It looks like the final question. I'm double-checking the mentions again to see if anybody else sent in some last-minute notes. But at Jads of all trades again wants to know, I just got done drinking margaritas with coworkers for the last 3 hours while on the clock.
Oh,
what is your favorite on the clock but having fun story?
I don't know if you know about our old job, which was do whatever you want all day long and get paid.
It came at a cost, though, Josh.
It did come at a cost, but we flew so close to the sun. It was amazing.
Yes, we did. Oh, man. All right. I'd have to think because there are so many weird. I mean, everybody knows about Ghost. I assume everybody knows about Ghost Man.
But we also drank at like 10 in the morning at that job. Like, we would show up and drink. It was bananas.
But it wasn't like every day we did. That was like a rare occasion, right?
But it did happen at least once a year, at least. Like, we weren't like assholes about it, but we would just go to the fridge and get a beer and just drink a beer.
It's true. Well, that's their fault for keeping beer in the refrigerator.
There's always beer in there.
Yeah. All right, let me think. What was some of the dumbest shit we did there? We're trying to throw stuff through the hole the day nobody showed up to work, but like you and me.
It was me, you, and Nick, and we were just throwing things at a giant hole, like 50 feet up in the ceiling. We're like throwing balls.
I think I tried to throw a sword through it.
We threw this foam sword through it. That was fun.
Yeah.
Then we had to go up there. We had to climb up there and get all that shit that we threw up in there.
That was a thing.
There's a ton of boxes. It was fucking crazy up there.
A lot of ping pong balls got lost up there. And not just from Ghost Man, but also from our tenacious ping pong playing, including my wife,
Cyclone,
who was the Cyclone queen bitch.
Dude, she was good. Couldn't step to Sarah.
Man, what else? We did some real dumb stuff there. Some people broke windows. I'm not going to point fingers.
I'm not going to name any names. I don't know names, honestly. I'm trying to think of like the dumbest thing. Like we didn't really like do too many dumb things, but we did a lot of dumb things in the sense that like we would just do stuff and then it became like a whole thing, right? Like you couldn't do something there and people just be like, "What are you doing?" It was like, "Oh, now we're doing this." Like it just turned in like a fucking thing all the time. But that's about it. Like I don't think I would just leave. Like if I was at like another job and they were like, "We're gonna do a Christmas party now," I'd be like, "I'm gonna go fucking home now." Wanna do this?
Yeah. We did a lot of good stuff on the clock. Sometimes we would just leave.
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, you could just go home. I'm gonna go home now. But a lot of times we didn't leave. We just hung out.
That's true.
We used to just sit there till like 8 o'clock at night and fucking like talk about shit. It was crazy. One time we played Madden. I was sleeping in the studio and you came in. You're like, "We'll play some." It was like 1997 Madden or something like that. Was it?
It was like possible.
It was like Sega Madden.
We did some good times.
Did
some good times. Oh yeah. Remember that time Chris didn't remember to put his car in park?
Brake on and it rolled away. And somebody was like, "Hey, someone's car's driving around the parking lot."
I feel bad. I was supposed to play some video games with Chris last night, but he got a tooth pulled and he was like, "I can't do anything. I just had a tooth pulled."
What? What? Dude, you get your tooth pulled and you're like, "All right, you just go home." They don't even give you Novocaine sometimes. They're just like, "Oh yeah, hey, check out this cat. There's a cat."
Sarah put him up there on purpose and he didn't like it.
He hated it.
It was very rude.
There was a time Chris died.
There was a time what?
That Chris died of poop.
Chris did die of poop.
He actually did die of poop one time.
It's true. I've never seen a person who came to work, sat at his desk for 10 minutes, and then went into the bathroom for the next 7.5 hours.
Dude, he was in there for like all day.
Oh yeah, seriously. Like he did not come out.
It was crazy.
In the bathroom.
We like really thought he died. We were like, did he have like a brain embolism or something? Like it was crazy, dude.
That's true. That happened. And something else dumb happened there?
Well, I mean, something else dumb did happen there.
Yes.
Lots of many dumb things.
Lots of many dumb things happened there. Oh yeah.
We used to go get brisket at the sweet smoking Lil's. That was delicious.
Yeah, or that place had the rolls and they would dig them out and you got sloppy joes.
Oh, Sandwich Connection.
Yeah, but what were they were called like something. They weren't just called like sloppy joes. They were like, "No sloppy these today." They had like a sign in the window that let you know if you could order it or not.
Not so sloppy Joe Friday or something like that. Yeah. We used to. There was a guy who worked there named Josh, and he was a little slow, and he would always forget my pickle. and I would get really mad.
I thought you were talking about the other Josh that worked at the company.
No.
That brought his motorcycle to work one day.
I don't even know this guy. I wasn't there.
And put the kickstand. He was one of the developers.
Oh.
And he rode his motorcycle to work. He constantly wore like the deep V.
Yeah, of course.
Right. And they had literally just paved the parking lot.
Yeah, and he went into
He went into work. He put his kickstand out on his bike, and like 10 minutes later,
dude,
somebody came in. They're like, "Oh, hey, whoever had their motorcycle, like it's fell over and embedded in the blacktop now."
Jesus Christ!
So like the kickstand had like melted in
the thing. Oh my god!
The bike just fell over.
Dude,
the guy was an idiot. They all used to do cocaine back there too.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's smart.
That was awesome.
Remember when the developers fired that girl who worked for them, like when she was there? Do you remember that?
No.
Yeah, they like fired her before like the end of the day. That they weren't like they were like the guys that like our company hired, right?
Yeah.
And they like fired her, and it was really weird. It sucked.
I didn't know that at all.
Yeah, it was weird. I remember that being weird.
Was that somebody they like brought in to replace Joe?
No, it was the website people, the website crew.
No, I know, but Mike was saying that she was the graphics girl on the chat.
Oh yeah, that's what she was. She worked with Rob. I don't remember. I don't know. Oh, once they broke our ping pong table that one time by jumping onto it.
Nick Hance.
Yeah.
Magilla Gorilla.
Magilla Gorilla almost broke. The fun almost ended when the ping pong table broke. That sucked.
That was our last Christmas party.
That's what it was. He cursed the whole place.
I saw that he was a nice guy, but he almost broke the ping pong table. But I saw that he's like married. He was like overseas. He has hair now.
What?
He races cars. He like races Porsches.
Where does he live?
He still lives in the area.
But what's he doing overseas?
That's where they went for like their honeymoon.
I found his thing. I found his Oh, he married that lady, I guess.
That's what I just said.
But it's the same lady though, right?
I have no idea who his lady was.
He was like older than he was.
I don't know. But he races cars now.
That's cool.
Like, hey man, I develop websites. Fuck it. Now I race Porsches.
I'm a great car driver now.
It's good for him. I wish I had the balls to go race cars.
I would do it because I would certainly die, and it would be okay.
I'd go to Nazareth Motor Speedway.
Nazareth. Did I ever tell you the story about my dad at Nazareth Motor Speedway?
No, but please do.
So my dad used to drive trucks, like tractor trailer trucks.
Okay.
And one of his jobs was to drive somebody's IndyCar trailer to Nazareth.
Okay.
So he went in and he parked in the middle, you know, where all those trailers go and the cars and shit.
Yeah.
And he was just waiting around or whatever. And like Mario Andretti was like, hey, do you want to ride somewhere? Like, I guess he was bored or something. And my dad got to drive in Mario Andretti's DeLorean.
That's pretty sweet.
I guess like they just drove around, like, and then he came back to the truck and went home. I don't know, like what? Because he's from there, right? Like he's from around there or whatever. Mario Andretti is, but
yes,
yeah,
he is from that area. I could take you by his house sometime. It's very nice.
Yeah, he owns that. He owned that one house on what's that road? 78 or not 78? Fuck. It's a gigantic fucking mansion. You know? Do you know where the fucking the new promenade malls are up there?
Yeah.
That other road that curves off and it goes to Bethlehem.
Really? Up there? Up on like
he owned that big mansion there, or his son did.
I didn't realize that. I just remembered the house that he had back in like the sticks.
Yeah.
And that thing was like phenomenal.
Yeah. He owns a lot. He's rich. He's very rich. He's old.
That's what happens when you were racing open wheel, when open wheel racing was like a big fucking deal.
Yeah. Now
it's only a big deal in like Europe.
Yeah.
They keep trying to make it happen here in America, but they just can't.
Nobody cares about that shit here. I'm gonna find out this name of this road. It's
the only open wheel racing I like in America is at Speed Raceway.
Is that Atco?
Speed Raceway, you know, the place.
Oh, that we play, that we go
kart place. Yeah.
Did you almost fight a kid last time, or was that a thing I made up in my head?
You made that up. There was definitely somebody driving like an asshole the last time we were there, but I didn't almost fight anybody.
Did Mike get yelled at or something? No, Mike got yelled at, but that wasn't when we were there, though. I think it was a different time.
Mike, did you get yelled at there that time?
Mike, did somebody yell at you at Speed Raceway one time?
Mike says that was his dad.
That was his dad. That's what it was.
Okay. By the way, Mike, since you're home, we're going to Speed Raceway with your dad, so let's do it. I have I have 2 races on my card. Let's make it happen.
I'm not trying to get my ass beat by an actual race car driver. Oh, Raceway!
I'm gonna take him out in turn 3.
Dude, just take one.
Put him into the wall.
Dude, he won't let you. He's wily, dude. He's so fucking fast in this. It's like ridiculous. It's like he's like on another level, dude.
I'll tell you what, Joe Sadorf painting, you and me. Mano a mano. No, I just want to go back over there and have fun. I'll wear my Joe Sadorf shirt, though. We could pretend that we're sponsored.
I don't have one. How did you get one?
No, we all got them one time. Mike brought them over to the house.
I never got one.
Michael, you have amends to make.
I never got a Joe Sadorf painting.
I wear it to the gym all the time. And everybody's like, oh, yeah, I should hire that guy.
It's kind of like we are a sponsor. He is our sponsor. He's watching. Oh, no.
Hey, do you remember when we talked about fantasy football on this show?
Now we just talk about stupid shit we've done.
Oh man, remember when this wasn't just like a big old tangent cast? Okay, so let's get back on track while you're looking up that other stuff. That's what all the listener questions. Thank you guys for sending in the few tweets tonight. We appreciate it, giving us something to talk about and bring back some memories, some good times.
Mm-hmm.
And that brings us to the part of the show where we talk about our picks.
Oh shit! I didn't pick
Pizza Hut personal pizza personal predictions for biggest fantasy stud. Last week I picked Boner Jam of the week, Phil Rivers, Jay Ajayi, Larry Fitzgerald, and Greg Olson.
Yeah.
Josh picked Drew Brees, Mark Ingram, Stephon Diggs, and Zach Ertz. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Josh won.
I think I won. I didn't
do the stats, but looking at the team I picked and looking at the team you picked, you won. So you are now 3-5, and I am 5-3. So let's just move ahead to who you got this week.
You go first. I haven't picked yet. I'm picking right now. I didn't do my homework. Shit.
Okay. All right. For quarterback this week. I'm going with. Oh, I wanted to pick Jimmy this week, but I can't because they're playing Jacksonville, and that's just a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, I would not pick Garoppolo. I wouldn't.
But I am going to pick Derek Carr.
What? You're crazy.
I think he's going to have a good week this week.
Oh, no. Why?
Because Eli had a good week last week, so why not Derek Carr?
All right, good.
Now, they didn't win the game, but he had a statistical week.
He did. Who plays wide receiver in this league? That's good.
in the running back position, I am going to pick. Oh God, this is. I'm tired of picking like all the cool big names. I want to take like a deep cut. I'm gonna take Alex Collins on Baltimore this week.
All right, you're going deep cut. I'll go a little bit deep cut.
And then wide receiver.
Oh God,
I'm actually gonna help you out this week.
Okay,
I'm gonna pick Des Bryant.
Oh, nice. So he'll do great.
Is that sarcasm, you son of a bitch?
No. All right.
And for tight end, I am going to take Greg Olson again.
Good pick. Okay, I'm ready.
All right, go for
Those
it.
are good picks. I'm gonna go since we were talking about him. I'm going for Cam Newton.
Okay.
Running back, I'm going Melvin Gordon.
Good.
Wide receiver, Alshon, baby.
Yeah.
And Jimmy Graham, TE for tight end.
Okay.
That's who I'm picking.
All right, let me write down who I picked. Derek Carr, Collins, Des Bryant. I'm gonna write these down so I remember.
We didn't write them down last week.
And Olsen.
He looks like someone's dad. Like, he just looks like he would be like someone's dad. You know who he really looks like? The cop from Stranger Things.
David Harbour. He looks like Dad Bod.
Yeah, like Dad Bod, yeah. He has that dad face where he's just always like dads get like that face.
And he's got that perennial, like, fully grown beard that you feel like could grow even bigger.
Yeah. Like, it'd just be like crazy, like fucking wizard beard.
That'd be great.
That would be awesome. That's the next thing. You know how they do hair out the back, like the dreads? Now it's wizard beard's coming.
Ooh.
Straight, like, down, hanging down over the numbers. Football wizard.
So, Mike's dad said, "Tell Luke I'm ready." So he's good to go.
He just texted us and said, "I'm sorry I couldn't stay. Making fruit salad and watching Longmire." He's watching Longmire, so I wouldn't stay either.
Oh my God, Longmire.
You
two jamokes in that show.
Dude, Longmire is where it's at.
Have you watched Justified yet?
No!
Can't watch it.
Okay, first of all, it's on FX, right? So how
over. It's over. So you can.
But how do I watch it though? It's not
on Amazon.
I don't have Amazon.
Well, you watch football for free, so I'm sure you could figure out some other ways to do stuff too.
Way to blow up my spot. Now the government gonna come get me.
Oh yeah, the government's really paying attention to this. There's 9 people watching, and 8 of them are on the CIA.
One of them's Longmire. You gotta hashtag Longmire.
Hashtag Longmire. All right. Oh man, I'm just about done.
Oh, I need to go get a double Whopper with cheese.
All right, Mel is officially banned from this show for life. First of all, how dare you? Second of all, let's hit our music.
She's right. Yeah.
So I have some news, folks. This is our last show of 2017.
Oh boy.
Next week, Josh and I are going to have some other things going on Wednesday night. Yeah. And, technically fantasy football is over. So next week we're going to be off, but we will be back in 2018. And like we said on the Twitter earlier before, that we'll be sending out some polls. You guys are going to vote for your monster seasons of the week at various positions.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Which will be great. We'll talk about our favorite players and favorite moments from football this season. And if you dare, email us your stories of fantasy football excellence or fantasy football disappointments.
Just as fun.
And we'll go over it on the show.
You get to find out if we won our championship too.
And you'll find out sooner than that. As soon as I beat Brutal Moose, I'm driving to his house
in Washington.
And I'm gonna take a deuce on his steps.
I think he lives in like an apartment. I don't know if they're gonna let you do that.
Oh, they'll let me. I'm going to give him an inside-out upper decker.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Ian Brutal Moose YouTube the third. You better watch out.
This is some grade A trash talking.
I'm coming for you.
I'm coming for you.
All right. Everybody have a great holiday.
Be safe.
Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah.
Don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive. Enjoy your New Year's. And we will see you on the social medias. And in 2018, we'll see you back here on this show.
Bye.